What is going on, my friends? Crypto Jim here, your cryptocurrency expert, back with another edition of the nightly live stream. What's going on, y'all? How's it going? That is my Crypto Kirby impression for the evening. How's it going? You doing all right? What's up, Daniel? Dalsmad and Kimosabi. What's up, y'all? First one's, hey, Rebecca. You made it. All right. Glad you made it. So glad you made it. All right. We're going to jump in. I'm going to skip some of the preliminaries here and just kind of make this as concise as I can for you so you can get the content and enjoy. And, whoa, Nelly. Here we go. So, Mark. Hey, Mark. What's up, buddy? And Nicholas, we ready? All right. So, yeah, what we're going to do tonight. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to We're going to look at Bitcoin. I'm going to eat my brownie. We're going to look at Ethereum and Litecoin. We are going to look at XRP and let's see what else. I think Dogecoin. We might take a peek at that, and take a peek at Chainlink. Just kind of take a leak. Well, no, no. Take a peek at those, and then what we'll do is after that we will then look at the Forex market, okay, and prepare for that as well. And then after that, if you're still around and there's a chart we haven't covered, we'll take chart requests. So that's what we're planning on doing. So crypto first, then Forex, then chart requests. So that's the order of business. I hope you guys are ready. Dash, I gotcha. Let's see here. Currently long, guys, and EU. Anybody wants to? My target's up here at 1.134. So anybody interested in that? But looking for a reversal in EU tonight. So I'm going to be going back and forth to this trade. Watching that guy. All right, let me catch up with the chat here and see what people are saying. Yep, I got to count for the link that you guys are going to like. A little bit more upside to go yet, I believe. So. I'm just kind of reading your comments, guys. All right. Hey, Robert, what's up? All right. Nicholas and Merle, Keith. Hey, buddy. D. Sager, what's up, man? How y'all doing? No problem. No problem, man. Okay. Well, there we go. EU's looking good. I'll keep going in on that. All right. Let's jump in. Let me look at the analysis here for Bitcoin. Okay. Let me get the VWAP off the screen there. There we go. I'm not going to go through the macro count, guys. I did that last week pretty strongly, or just recently. The big question mark is, what is this wave? It's really hard to tell. Everything's sideways right now. It could be a fourth wave, and then we're ready to head up. Could be a fourth wave. It could be 5 finished waves, and then we're getting ready to head down, and we're going to head down strong. Let me show you the ideas here. Wow, EU is taking off. Guys, I'm going to have to watch this, so keep an eye on it with me, okay? I need to watch. I need to put an alert right here. Add alert. Okay. And then add alert. No, you're not. You're not doing any kind of such thing. Let me reload this chart. Guys, I don't set stops. I don't tell my broker where my free money is. So I set alerts instead. Add alert right there. Boom. And we'll add alert up here on the 786. There we go. All right. So when that goes off, we will check it out. All right. There we go. So big question mark here. So what this is, nobody knows. Um, however, we've got, if that's 1, 2. This is 3. We got an expanded flat 4, and that's 5. That's a possibility. Okay, that's a finished 5. It's a way to count a finished 5 waves. It's possible count. Okay, and that means what we're getting right now is actually, the beginning phase of, going to get a W, X, and a Y down. It's going to take quite a while to get us down here. So, this WXY is going to be like, oh, come on. Boom, 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 like that. Okay, but it needs to come on down pretty quick here. This looks like it could be a 1, 2, 1, 2 to that. If with this count right here, if this is right, we'd be looking for targets again. Our targets are right here, 8,200. It's a 1-to-1 extension. 8,500 is a very key level. See all this. So the 786 is very key right here. See all that, all these touches. 8,500 is critical. 8,200 is the bottom. The bottom of this right here. Okay. 8,200 also gets you over here to these liquidity zones right there. Okay. You also got that liquidity zone there. So there's lots of touches here in the $8,200 range. Okay, so that's a critical area. Good places for this W wave to kind of come and find its support, in this range, and all the way down to 7,800. Okay, and then what we could be having after that is a 3-wave move to the upside. That takes us a while, long drawn out maybe, and then down we go. And a 3-wave move, and that would be a finished impulse wave, 3 waves down. So that's a possibility. Okay, so considering that, it's something I haven't really talked about a whole lot. Another way to look at that, again, just talking about for a different count here, just thinking about it here with you, is that the 5 isn't finished. Okay, that the way we would count it. Is 1, 2. Okay, all of this is 3. Okay, we're waiting on 4 to finish, and then we need to go up for 5. This, to be honest with you, correlates with a count that I have in the S&P 500. Okay, so we'll talk about that in just a second. But okay, some divergence there. Should be all right. Okay, guys, every now and then I'm just going to switch over and check my EU trade. Sorry. So this idea right here would correlate that a 4 isn't finished with what I'm seeing in the S&P. So let me show you the S&P. This is actually the same count in the S&P. So let's pick that up, and I'll show you what I'm looking at here. Okay, lots of fibs all over the screen. Let's break it down. In fact, let me just redraw all that for you, just so you can see how I do it. Okay, first off, before we count anything, what we're going to do is measure the 1 wave. Okay, we're going to see where the 1618 comes to, and you can see how the 1618 right here comes to the top here. Okay, now the question becomes, is this a finished 4th wave? Oh, actually, let me just show you here. So that would put us at a 1, 2. Our 3rd wave would be here. Okay, at the 1618. Now 4, we got to put 4 somewhere. Is 4 here, and then we're going up for 5, and this is part of the 5th wave. One might say that. One might argue that. Okay, or is 4 going to come down again? Okay, in other words, will the 4th wave do this? like that before going up for that fifth wave. Now let's talk about the ideas behind those, and let's just see what we think might be. Um, the fourth wave, we expect it to get to the 382 of the third wave. Okay, a 382 retracement of the third wave. So right here, we put it on the beginning of the third wave to the end of the third wave, and we expect the fourth wave to get to the 382. This one did not get to the 382. Secondly, this wave came down about like a five wave, okay, like a five wave move. So the first argument that says, hey, we still got more down to go on S&P is that this came down in five waves and it hasn't hit the 382 yet. In fact, we like it to come down to the 382 and the 0.5. Now, it doesn't have to. Market can do whatever it wants to. However, we're talking generalities. I'm going to go down to the 30-minute time frame. We're just going to look at this wave right here with the gap in it. Okay, that's a five-wave move, clear as day, as far as I'm concerned. Okay, the way I would count that is like this. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so there's a five-wave move. That means we need a three-wave move up and a five-wave move down. Okay, so have we gotten the five-wave move down yet? Well, it's obvious. It's obvious there's a five-wave, a three-wave. Now we're waiting on the five-wave down. That five-wave would get us down to the 382 or the 0.5. Okay, let's run an extension off of that guy right there. Boom, 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 right there, one-to-one extension right here at the 382. That's a beautiful confluence. So that's kind of what I'm looking. This is what I believe possibly the next move on the S&P might be. Is that, again, just looking at clues in these waves, that we're actually going to get probably the market's going to open kind of strong, most likely to finish this little wave out, and it's going to reverse, and it's going to reverse down on us here, and take a pretty heavy dive, five waves move down, and it's going to be like this wave, most likely going to be very similar to that wave. Okay, and so if the S&P does that, guys, then what's BTC doing? Well, same thing, same thing. Except we need to finish this fourth wave out, right? This fourth wave needs to come down. So when the S&P comes down, so it'll give Bitcoin a chance to come down as well, and that'll finish a fourth wave, and then the S&P will have a chance to go up for the fifth wave once that fourth wave is done, and it's going to make an all-time high. It's going to make new all-time highs. It's going to go up, and it's going to be a big move. Looking at 3,600 at least minimum. I'm looking at $3,600 for the S&P once this thing finishes. All right, so that's the way I'm looking at it. That's my take on it for now. That's at least a way to look at it, and it doesn't have to be right. I could be wrong all day long. It could be wrong, but the evidence, the reason why I make those decisions like I did is because of the nature of the wave structure that I'm seeing. Okay, let me check in on EU here, see what it's doing. Go to the small time frame here. It should be okay. All right. Okay, let me check in on the chat, see what you guys are saying here. All right. What's up, Brentley and Hamed? What's up, Lucas? Yeah, late on breaks. Yeah, absolutely. No trolling. I appreciate the respect, and thanks for the kind answer. Nicholas, let me just tell you. Basically, the bull count is the fourth wave is finished for S&P. I mean, this is a bull count, but the question is the fourth wave finished or not? So, I mean, all of this is bull count. Okay, is that fourth wave finished? If it is, then you got to count it like a three-wave move. This has to be a three-wave. And then we're going up 1, 2, 3, and now we're beginning the ascent up. Still Same thing. We're still looking at $3,600 or higher. It's going to go past 32 easy and hit 36 if the fourth wave is finished. So anyway, so the question is, do we get the move down first and then up, or do we just go up from here? So that's the question mark. I can't tell you that. Look out, but watch out. Watch out for that down move. It's possible. Okay. So hope that helps you there, Nick. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll definitely hit link, guys. I promise. I promise. Okay. So anyway, why do we do the S&P chart with Bitcoin? Because everybody's been noticing that Bitcoin, this wave in particular, has been tracking with the S&P exactly as the S&P's been moving. Okay. So S&P's moving, Bitcoin's moving the same direction. Okay. Everybody's expecting S&P to go up. Okay, and dollar to go down. My take on the dollar. Okay, so dollar and S&P are inverse. Okay. My take on the dollar is that we are actually going to be going up on the dollar for now. Let me zoom out and show you what I'm seeing in the dollar. Okay. Here, let's go to a smaller time frame, 2 hours maybe. There we go. All right. So we got a three-wave move here in the dollar, and why are we looking at the dollar? Because the dollar is inversely correlated to the S&P. Okay, when the dollar gets strong, the stock markets get a little weaker. When the stock markets get strong, dollar gets a little weaker. Okay, they're inversely correlated. So we got a three-wave move. Right there, that comes to the 1618. We got a three-wave move down here. Okay, now I think this might even come on and finish down here, maybe. Fake everybody out to the downside, okay, and then head up. But I think we're going up as far as the dollar's concerned eventually. But we may have a little bit more down. I am long in EU right now, which I'm expecting. That means I'm expecting a little bit more downside before we go up. I don't know how far down, but a little bit more downside. Retest this area and then we'll go up. Okay, and then we're going to be coming down. Okay, after that up move. So on this up move, this is when we're going to see the S&P tank. We're going to see Bitcoin tank. So it might be happening this week, possibly, maybe. I don't know. That's the idea, at least. That's the idea. So yeah, let's see, 30-minute chart there. So yeah, looking for it. We did have a gap, but I don't think it's going to close quite yet. I think it's going to close on the way up. So keep that in mind. So three waves down. It might be finished. It might be going up, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see what we get here. I'm not sure if it's going to continue. It's going to go down and make another low, but I think probably it will. So let's see here. So dollar, I'm expecting it up, basically as a W, an X, and a Y, a 3, and could be a 5, could be an ABC. So if it's a 335, it'll be an ABC. It'll be a nice flat. Boom, boom, boom. Come down here, test this low, 90% or more, maybe even break it. Okay, and give us a nice flat structure. In the grand scheme of things, let's zoom out. I'll show you what that's looking like. Going to come down here, retest this low. Everybody's going to think it's going down, down, down. That means S&P is going up, 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 and then it reverses again before finally, after it finishes that structure, then possibly down from there. Okay, that's the way I'm looking at that. That correlates with all the moves that I'm expecting for Bitcoin and S&P. Okay, so if the dollar goes down a little bit tonight, that means S&P tomorrow might go up a little bit, and then boom, down we go, and then up. Okay, and that's going to take this down move is going to take a week or two. Okay, it's not just going to happen overnight. But and it's going to go down choppy. Okay, it's going to go down in waves if it does. Okay, so Bitcoin, I'm looking for this. Let's look at the small micro here. See if there's any evidence to support that as well. 52 of you here. Welcome, guys. Glad you're here. Don't forget, none of this is financial advice. All right, let's see. No, I haven't seen Link in the last 30 minutes. All right, everybody's begging for Link. Daggone it. I gotta give me order, man. I gotta have some order. Oh, yeah, I've looked at that. All right, here's my link count here. That's old stuff right there. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. Okay. Oh, crap. Yeah, that did shoot up, didn't it? Wow. So yeah, earlier when I was looking, it was approaching the 2618. I was thinking it was probably topping. It topped out at the 3618, guys. So my count earlier was like this. I can't remember if I put the chart out in the group or not, but I was thinking like that. But it looks like it might be the last wave might be finished now, or it's going to go up one more time, retest everybody, getting everybody FOMOing in, and this wave looks to be about complete. Okay, on the link on the 6-hour chart, when I last looked at it, this RSI was down here. That means there was there was bearish divergence at the time when I charted it last for you guys. Right here it was down here. Okay, while this was up here, this move wiped out the divergence, which I always tell everybody divergence isn't a primary indicator, but it's definitely something to pay attention to. There could be other pumps and wipe out that divergence. I always say that. But anyway, I was looking at divergence at the time on the 8-hour, on the 12-hour, on the 6-hour, all these higher time frame charts are showing divergence. Okay, even right here, this 4-hour chart, we've got divergence on the 4-hour chart. It's bearish divergence. Okay, so this thing is going to be topping out. If some of you got out up here, at $7 or whatever, yeah, that's still awesome profit. If you're complaining about missing $1 or two move on Link, I mean, give me a break, man. This is very, very dangerous trading these parabolic times. It's hard to time the exact top and bottom, right? It's hard to time it, but you can wait for that parabolic move. How do you know when it's going to stop and then go parabolic down, right? How do you know when that's not going to happen? So, some people were complaining, and saying, hey, you thought it was done and you were wrong. And everybody seems to love it when I'm wrong. I mean, just stop watching my channel, really. I don't root for people to be wrong. I don't complain about it. I just take information as they get it, and it is what it is. So, yeah, this was looking about done. I was expecting possibly another move down and then a little top and then down. It got a little stronger than that, so it might still get that down and then up and then down. Okay, but you're gonna get a move to the downside soon. Okay, it's just not gonna go in this parabolic run. I mean, shoot, on the 6-hour chart, it is parabolic. We are majorly overbought. Okay, we're in the 90s. Let's see, that's on the 6-hour. On the 2-hour chart, I mean, dude, we're approaching 100. It's at 96 almost. On the 2-hour chart, guys, it is going to correct. So there's Link for you. Stay in it if you want. Go for it. Push it. Push it to the limits. I don't trade like that. My greed has messed me up too many times. That's right, Chemo. Never lose money on trades you take profit on. Never, ever, ever. And you never hit the top, the exact bottom. You just try to hit somewhere close to the bottom 20%, the top 20%, and you're good. You ladder in, ladder out. I stand by what I would have said, what I said earlier. I would have taken profit and still would, not knowing what happened, I still would have taken profit. I mean that because that's smart trading to take your profit when it's when on parabolic moves. So that's when we take our profit, guys. We don't. Most people are looking to buy on parabolic ups. They're looking, oh, buy. Okay. Here, let me get you guys my GIF. This is my Telegram group here. Let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Right here. There you go. That's you guys. It's going up. It's mooning. You ought to be thinking, take profit, take profit, take profit. Wait for the pullback. That's y'all right there. Anyway, I'm just playing. I'm just playing with you. Merle, do not have the attitude I'm trying to make a loss back. Make the next right decision in your trading. Okay? Make the next right decision in your trading. Don't try to make your losses back. You'll lose. Okay? You will lose. Okay. Here we go. So let's finish Bitcoin. Let's look at the micro count. What was this thing, and is it finished? Here's the way I'm looking at this guy. I see this move as a 5-wave. Okay, so I'm looking for this 3-wave to finish up here, but it needs to finish. I don't see this as a 3-wave. I see it as a 5-wave. Yeah. So I'm looking, if this is 5, if that's 5, we're looking for 3 up and then another 5 down. That's what I would expect. Okay, so the question is this 3 up finished? I don't think so, but it could be. So how do we count that? Well, what I see here, I see that. That's what I see. So it looks like there's going to be some more upside tonight. But tomorrow, guys, down we go. Looking for 93 to 9,300 to 9,400 in that ballpark. 93.69 gets us at this zone right here. Okay, that's a nice target area. Now, lately it has been hitting the 786 and coming down, so it could be finished and coming down from here. I don't think so, though, but it could be. So that's the move that I'm looking for tonight. And if it does that, if we start going down from here substantially, we're going to hit 9,000 pretty quick. Yeah, the one-to-one extension from that is $9,000. So we're going to come back and test $9,000 again. Probably bounce there. Probably going to bounce right there. I mean, look at all these touches, man. Look at all those touches. If I add that and that, right in that range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 touches. Oh, buddy, that's a key area. 9,000 is critical, y'all. We break 9,000, it's probably going to hit 85. 85's next, and then 82's next, and then 78. That's the way I'd look at it. Okay, all right. Let's see. Yeah, Chemo, that's exactly the way I'm looking at it. It looks like a bunch of 1-2, 1-2s. check my EU trade out. Yeah, it's looking good. Okay, let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay, any questions about Bitcoin, guys? Any questions about Bitcoin? All right, let's go to Ethereum, see what's going on. Okay, same deal. Same thing here, guys. I'm on the 30-minute chart here, getting in the overbought region. Okay, coming up to the 1-to-1. We've just hit the 1-to-1 extension and bounced. Probably going to get up here to the 127 extension. Might even come up here and retest 246 here, guys, in Ethereum. If my count is right. Okay, this looks like the best zone. We got a touch here, touch here, touch here, touch here. So we got a bunch of touches right in that zone right there. So we've kind of touched the zone. Might have one more hit to the high here, but that's going to give us a 3-wave move like so. 1, 2, 3, like that, and then down we go. Okay, that's the way I'm looking. The RSI is supporting that kind of price action. We are in the overbought region there. 1-hour chart, we're approaching the overbought. 15-minute chart, we're up in the overbought. We're ready for a little bit of a correction. So pretty imminent in the next hour or two. We're going to see, I don't know, in the next several hours, I guess we're going to see probably a hit to the high and then down, I would think. Okay, and then basically, so the structure of this wave here is you got a flat last night. Right in there. Okay. All right, so that's Ethereum looking at 244. We've already hit 242, so 244.50 to 246.72 in that ballpark. If it gets beyond 249, and then we're off. There we go. Let me go down to the 2 hour. Remember the flat we were talking about before? How this could be some kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if we come up here and break 249, if we break 249, guys, a good chance we come up here. I don't know, 257, that ballpark. And what that would give us is a flat correction. Right, I'm sorry, let me try that again. We would have basically a flat is a 3, a 3, and a 5. Okay, and so if that's the case and we get a little bit of a bull pump, I would expect about 257 down from there. So that's another scenario I'm watching. Let's change the colors. So basically we'd have basically a 3, a 3, and then a 3. And that gives us that move we're looking for down to the downside with Bitcoin, correlating with S&P as well. And then once that thing is finished, then we go up. Then we go up for a 5th wave. That's pretty much the way I'm looking at. Everything. I mean, there are other counts, but that's my bias. So I'm not sure if we're going to get the flat or not. If we're going to go down, we could go down right from where we are. Okay, we could go down right from where we are. What that would be then is we got basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that, and we get our move down from here. What's our target zone for Ethereum? Um, Looking at 203. I like 203, 204 in that ballpark. 203, 204. I like that a lot. 190 is a secondary target. That would be pretty deep. Okay. 190 hits all of that right there. Okay. Um, the one-to-one extension hits all that right there. So if it goes deeper than 190, then guys, we're going down impulsively. I mean, we're going down big time impulsively. If it goes deeper than that. Okay. There's Ethereum. Look at Litecoin. Any questions on Ethereum, Litecoin? I mean, Ethereum and Bitcoin. Uh, Keith, it could. I'm just talking about scenarios. So remember, let me just make it clear. I do not know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. It's still in the Elliott count that it could go up to 257. So it's possible, but I don't know. I don't know what it's going to do. Right now, the wave could go up, could go down. I can't tell. We just have to watch. Watch 249. That's a key level for Ethereum. Okay, and then if it passes that, then watch 257 range. Okay, all right. Remember, it's probably going to move with the S&P tomorrow. Probably if it goes down. We need S&P to open kind of on the upside and then start heading down. Okay. Everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. Okay, let's look at Litecoin. Yeah, guys, Litecoin looks down, 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 down so much. It's not finished to the downside. Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, Litecoin's just looking down to me. So let's throw the fibs on this guy and see what's going on. Hit the 1618. I mean, we haven't come too deep, but this doesn't look finished. This wave looks impulsive. Three-wave pullback. Got another impulse. Got a pullback. Looks like it wants to come down again. That wave looks like an impulse. I mean, we need to get down here to 42, $42. But it needs to come down impulsively. I think the 41, 31 for the first target, and then it's going to come on down even lower than that. Zoom out. Live stream, hun. Why do you need them? Yeah, they're out there. So the difficult structure here, guys, is that it looks like Litecoin could be finished here, but this looks like it needs to come down. So it came down to 39. I would have liked to have seen it come down to 35. It didn't make it. I mean, it looks like we have a nice, finished three wave. So sometimes Litecoin looks on the larger scale looks undone to me. Excuse me, finished to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So is this going to extend down here is the question. Like that. Or is it finished there? And this is the start of an impulse. Like that. Tough to tell right there, guys. Tough to tell. Hard to tell. I need to check EU, guys. Here, hold on one second. Thanks, buddy. Hard to trade and do a live stream at the same time. Okay, that looks like 5 finished waves. Probably that. Then up to targets. Maybe. We'll wait and see. I got an alert set. Got an alert set there. Okay. All right, guys. There's crypto for you. Any other? Let's take some crypto requests here. Actually, yeah, we'll take a couple crypto requests here, and then we'll do the Forex. Okay, see, I'm not sure. Not until I get. I'm not sure if it'll go to 6,500 or not. It won't go straight there. It'll meander there. It'll be up and down from there. Okay, take your request now. If you already requested something, go ahead and put it in the chat now. I'm gonna take them as they come. So I'm gonna blow through them pretty quick as well. So XTZ, you're first. If you want yours done quicker than everybody's, just shoot me a super chat, and I'll make sure I'll stop what I'm doing. I'll do you on the very next chart. So super chats get priority. That's the rules for chart requests. So any crypto, I'll look at it the best I can and give you the what I'm seeing, and super chats are welcome. All right, XGZ first. 8 hour. If there's a particular XTZ chart you want to see, a particular exchange, I just default to Coinbase unless otherwise told. XTZ is pretty interesting, actually. So it had this nice 3-wave move down, came to it wicked the 1618. So that's a corrective wave right there. That's a corrective type wave. That's the first thing I see. Then I see an impulsive. This to me is, kind of like what we got going on in Bitcoin, except it looks a little bit clearer as an impulse. Looks a little bit clearer. Actually, yeah. See, so here's the 1618 right here, guys, and so it's really choppy. It's really hard. But 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and then what do we got? We got this 3-wave down, Perfect. We got a 3-wave down. Now what do we got working? All right, so here's the deal. If we break 3.2, the invalidation here, if we break 321 and hold it, guys, this is impulse going up to the upside, okay? If we break that. So if we break 321, looking good to the upside, impulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Okay. Now, as long as in this zone right here, this zone right there, we get rejection and downside, which that's what I'm expecting in the next day or so from Bitcoin, okay? As long as we get rejection here, then this looks like it's got one more leg to the downside to go for a 3-wave move. That's what I would expect. This is the way I'm seeing it. Come on. A, B, and C. If that happens, where's our target? If that happens. 1-to-1 extension is down here at 2.06 to 180. So 206 to 180 in that ballpark. That's the way I'm looking at that. Any questions about XTZ? So if it breaks the invalidation point for this ABC down, so 5 waves finished up, 3 downs, what we're looking for. The invalidation point for that is going to be 321 or higher. Any questions there, Keith? All right, Keith. I'll let me know if you got any questions there, buddy. Quick as you can. I'm going to pull up the next chart while I'll give Keith a chance to ask a question if there's a question to be asked. So XTZ gold is next. Okay, gold. Okay, so gold is to me a 1-2-1-2. So let's do some quick analysis here on the 1-2-1-2. Okay. So 1, 2, we're going to get all the way up here to 3, the 2618. So it's going to 2,000 here for the third wave to finish, and then it's going higher than that. Most likely, right? Most likely. I'm not a financial advisor, and I'm not always right, but this is looking pretty good for this. Okay, so I'm going to mark the 2618 here with a little box right here at $2,000. Now I'm going to get these fibs off the screen, and I'm going to move, and let's check the fibs on the next wave. Okay, so what we've got here, the subwaves of that particular wave is 1, 2, finishing up 3, 4, and 5. That's the way that's going to go. Something like that. So expect that, something like that, to finish up the third wave. And then that's how the subwaves are going to work out. That's just of the third wave. You're going to get a pullback that's pretty deep. So it's going to come up here, break the high. Okay, it's going to come up here, test. Probably going to come up here, test the high, reject off of it, go up, come back in like everybody said, and then hit another high up to where are we expecting that fifth wave to go. I'd say $24 to $2,500 is 24 to 25 is my call for now, to finish this fifth wave out before we get a bigger correction. That's, guys, by the way, all that's going to take us in, just so you understand, all that's going to take us into 2024, okay? All that movement is going to take us into 2024. It's not going to go straight up. It's not going to happen like that in a couple of months. It's going to take a time. At least I don't think so. I don't think it will. Okay? Okay. Questions, Keith? You said we're good. No problem, buddy. All right. And then any questions, Ryan? You're part of our group, but go ahead and ask questions if you got any questions for gold. And then while you're pulling up, what's up, Meyer? It's my friend. How's it going, buddy? While you're doing that, I'm going to pull up the Tesla chart here. And if you got any questions on gold, let me know. Oh, guys, did I call it? I called it. Man, it's hit past. Tesla's gapping, guys. It is gapping. It hit 12 and it's gone beyond. Okay, let's look and see. Let's rerun the fibs and see what we got going on. Wow, Tesla's just rocking. 1, 2. Okay. Okay, so what we're getting is an extended fifth wave. Majorly extended, guys. This is, guys, we're going to get a correction here in Tesla. Best I can tell. Oh, man, yeah, we need a pullback. I'm looking at it, guys, here. Hold on. Wow. That's huge, man. There's a finished 5 waves for you, though. I wouldn't trust it much higher, guys. I would, when it gets parabolic like that, I would not trust it much higher. It might go rocking. It might rock us. You know, it might. Let's see. Let's see. I could be completely wrong. Let's check this out. Okay, so yeah, we got a wave 1, 2 right there. Getting up to. I mean, it might get up to 1626. That would be a third wave. Dang, it could get all the way. Could get all the way up to 24 if it gets extended, more and more extended. Now, I don't know. So when I get scared when they start getting parabolic like that. Just watch the RSI. Yeah. You know, that's a tough one, guys. It's tough. We're due for a correction and some sideways movement. That's what I'm seeing. That doesn't mean it's gonna end there. I just think that we're pretty due for. You can see on the 8-hour chart here, guys. We've got bearish divergence here, right? We've got bearish divergence. We are in the overbought. We are majorly overbought. This needs to come down and give me another wave down to the downside. I need to see this, and then we can go on and finish up and keep going. Okay. See how we did this and then that. Boom. I need to see that. Okay, and then we'll be in a good shape for another big run. Tesla's looking great. There's Tesla. Questions on gold. Hey, Wells Fargo. Tom, thanks for the gift, brother. Thanks for the gift. Appreciate that. All right, Wells Fargo's next. Chemo. I'll get you. I'll get you in the group if I haven't gotten you already. Um, keep my link chart up. Yeah, yeah. I wouldn't trust a whole lot more upside there, but it's up to y'all. Whatever you want to do there. Okay. OXT for Meyer. Okay, we're gonna do Wells Fargo, and then we're gonna do OXT for my buddy Meyer there. So we hit a okay on the weekly. We hit a top right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 finished waves. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2 to the downside. It just looks like it's got more down to go, buddy. It looks like it's got more down to go. Okay, no. Okay, I see it. 3, 3. It's got to be a 3 though. 3, 3. Oh, what if I do this? Bouncing on the 1, 2, 7. That might be. But I don't know how this is a 3 wave. This looks like too much like a 5 wave. Check in on EU here, guys. That's an old chart, actually. That was old. Yeah, there's the new one. Down from up there. Okay. Back to Wells Fargo. I'm trying to see the wave structure and I can't see it, Tom. I can't see the wave structure. Dang. Uh, see, there's a 3. Okay, there it is. There's the wave structure. It took me a minute. It's a flat right here. 3, 3, 5, So that's a corrective wave actually towards the upside. This has more down to go. Looks like it's going to do something like this. Excuse me, something like this. Not that. Oh, come on. Yeah, look, I think that. So it's got to come up. What I would do is watch for the hidden bearish divergence here. I didn't draw that very well. See if this comes up here and then down and doesn't make a higher high there. So watch for hidden bearish. Otherwise, if it goes up without the hidden bearish, you might be getting upside move. Looks like in the meantime, though, in the next month or so, you're gonna get a rally. So in the meantime, probably in the next month, you'll probably get a rally. Um, Next couple weeks maybe, and then down. That's what I'm thinking on Wells Fargo. Whoa. Oh, well, thanks. Late on breaks. Appreciate that. Thanks for that tip. I appreciate that. Really do. Thank you very much. Tom, any questions there, man, on Okay, Meyer was next. OXT and late on breaks. Tell me if there's a chart you want me to check out. Since with the tip you get another chart. So Meyer, I'm going to go ahead and do OXT for you. First thing I see on the 12-hour chart is hidden bearish divergence right here. Okay, see this right here? How this is coming up to the upside, but it's unable to break. The prices is coming down, making lower highs. So, in other words, we might get a little bit more upside, but it's going to be coming down most likely here pretty soon. So OXT looks bearish to me overall. Let's go to the 2-hour chart, see how that looks. There is bearish divergence here on the 2-hour chart on OXT. Excuse me. Right there, down. It's kind of sideways. Not quite bearish, but it's close. If I had to guess, we got some up to come. We got up to come, most likely if I had to guess, and then it's coming down. It's going to come up and then go down. So there's up in the short term, but in the more medium term, it looks bearish to me. On the 12-hour chart, daily chart, it looks bearish. What would that be? So bullish on the short term, bearish on the medium term, probably bullish on the long term. This doesn't look finished. Looks like it's got a little bit. Come on. A little bit more upside, then it's going to come down to this region here and then take off. Kind of correlates with what I'm expecting with Bitcoin. All right, 30-minute chart. Yeah, up is the direction for now. I think. Just short, just small amount, small amount. I don't like this wave structure. It looks corrective. So watch 18 cents to 20 cents, 18 to 19 cents in that range. 1869, 1907. Watch that and then maybe down. See if I can do better than that. 1923, maybe. So it might be up to 1923 and then down. Not sure. Guys, it really just depends on what Bitcoin does in the next day or so. Bitcoin goes up a little bit, and Ethereum, you know, so it just depends on what Bitcoin does. Okay, I'm losing my steam here, guys. Haven't done ADA yet. Okay, let's see. Don't forget, late on breaks, you get a chart request. You paid for it. In front of everybody else. Let's see. Okay, NKLA is the next one. Oh wow, that's a pretty three-wave move. That's a really pretty. That's just a gorgeous three-wave. It could be finished, but I think it's got one more leg down to $35. Probably one more leg down to 35. That's the way I'm seeing that. Yeah, it could be finished and on its way up now. But it could have, if it comes down and makes a lower low, watch 35. Watch even 23.97 to 24. Watch those two targets right there. On its way down if it comes down there. If it goes beyond, if it gets up here beyond 63.17, then you're going long. Okay. But it's not gonna. I mean, that doesn't mean I would wait for a pullback. But basically, you're gonna get some kind of if it goes beyond, what did I say, 60, 63 to $64 in that ballpark. Wait for a pullback. That's your buy zone, and then it's going up most likely. Now, it could become a larger correction, so we got to keep that in mind. In other words, we even though that's a beautiful three wave, we could get a three wave up and then another three wave down and then go. Okay, so be careful for that. On that pullback, you might just get a small gains there and then down. So watch out. I have to keep an eye on that guy. But there's NKLA for you, Vaughn. That's the way I'm seeing it. Um, check the WAP here. Um, right now it's trading above the VWAP, but it looks like it's going to break across it. Looks like we need to come down and fill this gap, don't we? So that looks like a three-wave move is finished. 1, 2. Yeah, it's looking down to me on the small time frame. It's looking down. So this is quite possibly a fourth wave. Going to get down to that $35 target. So watch 35. Watch 23. Okay, Vaughn. I think that was you, Vaughn, wasn't it? Indie money and Meyer. Come on, dude. Stop it. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. Von Meyer has been my biggest cheerleader for this channel. That guy has just been so gracious and kind to me. He's just a good friend, and just thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. All right, Vaughn, hope that helps you on NKLA. Let's see, ADA next. ADA is next. Oh, actually, I'm sorry. Oh, for the next chat's Mocha. Okay. Andy, thank you. Candy Technology. Andy, there we go. Candy it is. And then we'll hit ADA. Okay. Okay, that's an interesting chart right there. Okay, it looks good as an impulse. Looks great as an impulse. Okay, so here's the dealio. This appears to be just a three-wave ABC to the upside, but it could be reversal, so be careful. Either one works. I'm not sure. This ABC could be finished. In other words, that could be done. It might have a little bit more upside to go, but that might be finished, and then we have more down. But it's almost down to zero, so I'm not sure about that. Okay, but you can see the long-term downtrend here, the longer-term downtrend. This could be reversal. So what you're looking for on reversal is you want to see price. If price gets up here beyond $6.23, that's a good sign for going up more. Okay. So if price gets on up here to $6.23 and higher, good likelihood that you're going to be going up even more than that. Okay, so that's what I'd be watching for here. But be careful if you get price coming down and it breaks 424. So if price breaks 424 in that region, watch out, it's going to go lower. If price breaks 623 up here, then it's going higher. Okay, so that's basically the big crux of the matter. From the Elliott wave perspective, what I'm doing is applying the rules of an impulse wave. So if it's an impulse wave, 1, 2, 3's got to get up here to the 1618 or so, but it can't come and intersect with the fourth wave. Okay, unless we're dealing with a leading diagonal. Okay, so if it comes all the way down here, so if it gets up here and then comes down here, we're probably not dealing with the fourth wave. But what we could have on our hands is in the making of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 leading diagonal, something like that. If you see a structure like this being formed, oh buddy, that's very bullish. Okay, that's very bullish. So what you'll wait for is a three-wave move out of that. There's your buy zone, and you just hold on for dear life. Okay, Hold on for dear life on that one. So that's the way I'd look at that chart. So if you get a structure like that, that's glorious. If you don't get that structure and you get price coming down here beyond 423 and starts going lower, you're going to get lower lows. Okay. If you get price coming up from here to 630 and higher, you're going higher for high. It's going to go up higher, pull back higher again. Then you're going to get a three-way pullback at some point. That's when you buy and go. Okay, rewind that if you need to see that. I went through that kind of quickly. And don't forget, Andy, you are in the group, so ask me there. Okay? Let's see. Okay, ADA is next. Here we go. I'm not sure. We're up here at 90 almost in RSI. Straight up on a 3-day chart. It needs a three-wave correction. So I'm not sure if this is a flat. So that looks like a flat to me. The daily chart, I mean, there's not divergence quite yet. Probably got more upside to go. There's no real divergence to speak of quite yet. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm sorry I can't give you better. The wave delineation just isn't clear. It's just not clear. Sorry I can't do better on you for ADA there. Watch Bitcoin for ADA. Okay. Let's see. My EU trades 100. That's good. Good little profit there. 130 for now. Let's see what we get. Looking for about 15 more pips. Well, 25 pip trade there. Okay. Yeah, there might be some more upside there, Jeff, but I can't be sure, man. It's really hard. Link is already done. A cash, just review back early on in the video. Already did Link. Link needs a correction. it needs a pullback. So that's where I am. All right, guys. Now's the time in the live stream. I'm getting pretty tired. I'm going to move on to the Forex, guys. Let's see how many of you drop off. But thank you guys for just being so generous tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Meyer, thank you, and Andy, thank you for that coffee money there, and late on breaks. I appreciate that very, very much, very much. Tom, thank you as well for that gift, and everybody else that's just supporting the channel. Really appreciate you guys. It just gives me. Oh, Dash. Okay, Nick, I'll get Dash for you because you asked for that earlier. But anyway, those just the support of the channel just keeps me, guys. It keeps me encouraged and wanting to keep helping you guys. Okay. So anyway, thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. All right, let's look at Dash. It'll be the last one. Now we're going to do the Forex. It's not Forex, but the foreign exchange. Okay. Dash USD. Let's go to Coinbase. Okay, so this chart is like Litecoin's chart. We came down to the to the 786, but we didn't get down to the one-to-one extension. I was really expecting to hit that one-to-one extension. So either it's done or we got one more move down. See, I was looking for this right here. Okay, I would have liked to have seen that. 3. So we got 3 to go. So is this going to do this? Like basically, there's your connecting wave. Like that. It's kind of ugly. I'm not very good at drawing that. Here, there. Kind of think that's what we're going to get, and then up. So once Bitcoin starts taking a dive, I think Dash is going to take a dive with it. For Dash, looking at $59. $59 would be a good target for Dash. Okay. Let's see. All right, there we go. Let's look at the foreign exchange. Anybody trading the Forex? If you're not trading the Forex, guys, on my Telegram group, I have a Forex for beginners here, and this is where I share all my charts here. We just really walk through trading. We got a good community of people here who are trading the Forex. Here's my chart channel where I share. I share on my charts and videos and different things. This is what you get in the Telegram group, as well as a community of over 165 subscribers who are just part of that community. So if you need to be a part of that, want to be a part of that, join up. We'd love to have you. Just go to the description of this video. There's a Patreon link. Click become a Patreon supporter, and we'll get you in as soon as we can. A little bit of a little process to get in. You got to watch an open it welcome video, and once you do that, then you're in. So yeah, I would love to have you. Okay. Let's see here. Where was I? Nick, I have in my description down below in the video, if you want to send some Bitcoin, there's a link to a Bitcoin address there for you. So just if you would like to have a Bitcoin address for me, there you go. It's there. Is link retracement a good time to buy? I need to see a good 3-wave, man. I need to see a nice substantial 3-wave correction. It's clear 3 waves. It takes some time. It doesn't just happen in just a little while. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, let's see. Let's do Merle. I'll get beyond. I'll get beyond after the live stream. I'll just do it in our group. Okay, buddy. All right. Let's do Forex for now. I'm going to go through the DXY first. I already kind of did it, but let me show you what I'm expecting for the DXY here. So overall, guys, DXY has been in a downtrend, but we've been in a correction here. So this is a analysis of the DXY. Then we're going to look at some of the majors, EU, AU. We'll look at GBP, USD, and just kind of see what's going on, where we think price is headed. And then if there's any requests for any particular Forex pairs that you guys are trading, just let me know and I'll try to hit them, okay? Okay, so right here we can, basically the way I'm interpreting this here, this wave is right here in the middle, okay? Or the other way, I can see that is this wave is right here in the middle, right there. So that would be that one with that. No, I don't like that. That wave right there. So there. So there's a three-wave move. W, X. I'm looking for Y here, and here's the way I'm looking for it. Maybe, possibly. I'd like Y to get on up here to the one-to-one extension. And so that the Y wave will do something like this. Maybe. Like that. So I'm expecting DXY to come on down just a little bit more to fake everybody out to the downside and then come on up here to this region right here. That means for if the DXY is going up, if I'm looking up for my bias on DXY, but it's going to be a fake out to the downside first, then that means I'm looking fake out up to the upside on EU, and then down we go. Now in EU, here's the shape I'm looking at. Okay. Okay. Right there. Boom. Boom. Okay. Now I'm looking for boom, boom, boom. Like that. W, X, Y. And the Y wave, so it looks like it's about done. I mean, about ready to come down. Could be a 5-wave move. 5, 3, 5. Yeah, so I'm looking for a pretty volatile move here to the downside like that on EU. I believe. Looking for 1.109. Okay. Could come all the way down here to this zone right here. Top of these waves right here. So that's what I'm expecting. So I'm looking for a short entry here, probably during London. Looking for a short entry. Right now I'm long, just for about 15 more pips. Looking for a short entry down here, down to this region. Guys, that's 300 pips over the next week or two, potentially. So let's see what we get. Brentley, glad you love the Forex, man. I love it too. All right, I lost a lot of people. I went down from 60 people to 30 people doing the Forex. So, but anyway, that's my bias right now for EU is down. So I'm only looking for short. So the next wave is down. Only looking for shorts. AU, same thing. Looking to come up here to the 1-to-1 extension for our or 127 extension up here, and looking for shorts after that. So probably during London session or pre-London, we're going to start heading down, looking for short entry. You can see the three-wave move. We got a three-wave move here, three-wave move here to finish. Actually, yeah, this probably needs to be a five-wave move. I'm not sure. Otherwise, it's a WXY. That's a three-wave. So this should be a W, X, and a Y. Then we get a three-wave move up here. Then I'm looking down. Down, we're looking short, and it's going to be a big-time short, I think. It's been a tough little wave here, but five-wave move, three-wave move. Now looking for a five-wave move to the downside. Hopefully, it's going to be volatile. Big time down. Down here to the 1-to-1 extension before we head up. So we're going to come back down to this range right here. Sell that liquidity. That zone right there. That's what I'm expecting. Okay. Stanley, what do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean, buddy. All right, there's AU, there's EU. Let's look at GU here and see what that's looking like here. GU is looking strong or stronger, so it's probably my bias here. My count right now is that this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 complete waves. We had a 3-wave pullback, ABC, and now we're going up for 5 more waves. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. So if that's the case, I mean, there we go, and that gives us a large ABC, unless it gets bullish, more bullish than that. But anyway, that's where I'd be targeting first, the 1-to-1 extension. But it's probably going to go higher than that, most likely. So, but don't forget, this isn't just going to go straight up here, right? It's going to go up, choppy, and then So we might have a little bit of a correction area, then up, correction up, like that to get up there. But my bias for GU is up. But with dollar going up, we expect some down movement for GU. So wouldn't be surprised to see some kind of chop and then up. So some down first and then up. Okay. All right. Any pairs you guys want to see or talk about here for chemo? Any pairs y'all want to see? I'll just tell you guys my trade. What my trade is right now for um, EU, and tell you what I'm planning to do once it gets to my target. So right now I'm long EU. The way I'm looking at this wave is I know it seems weird, but we got this move right there. That actually goes together right there. So we got a move here, 3-wave, and now we're getting a 5-wave move up. Okay, we're going to at least get to the 1-to-1 extension. So right here, the top of that to the bottom of that. So I would expect us to get up here to this region right here. And that makes a lot of sense. Check out the structure right here. You can see we came up to all this resistance right here and bounced down. Now we're going to break through it to this next region right up here. So looking for the 1-to-1 or the 127 up here. Retest to this high. Once we retest that, then I'm looking for a short. So I don't know if this is going to take all through London or this is just going to be Asian. It's going to be going up for Asian and then reversal at London. So I'm watching that. If it goes up at the same trajectory it's going right now, looking for reversal somewhere around London time, which is in about 4.5 hours. So there's my EU trade for now. This was a risky trade because there's not a whole lot of pips going for, but it was pretty clear, and so I got in there long for a standard and a quarter, and then go up here. Small trade, but profit's profit, right? Profit is profit. I personally I shoot for somewhere around $300 a day in profit if I can do that. That's a good week, I mean for someone who's working full time and trying to trade during London session and whenever he can. So I'm happy with that kind of trade. All right. Dude, I'm tired. I'm pretty tired anyway. It's pretty good. All right, guys, we're all done. You guys have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I'm glad you came by. Merle, are you still around? I'll do Beyond for you now. If you're still around, I'll do it, and then get out of here. Maybe that, Merle. Maybe that. Well, Merle, you're not around here. I'll make sure I get that to you later on. All right, guys. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the gifts. I appreciate it. Y'all have a fantastic evening. It's good to be with you. We'll talk at you guys later. Thanks, Kimasabi, for all the chatting. Stanley Checo, I'm not sure exactly what you meant there, but I wish I got tipped in thousands. That would be awesome.